So maybe just the first thing that I want to just help us get a sense of, and you're welcome to change your body position, take a deep breath, settle your spine in any way that feels good for you. For me, generally an upright spine is a good thing, is to just with your eyes open and your eyes closed to get a sense of the space around you. And you too, Ani, you can get a sense of the space around you too. There you go, lie down. Oh, she's going. So you're doing that with your eyes closed. You could use your hands, you could use words, but can you give me a sense of the space around you?
Yeah, it's like warm, it's comforting. I have a sense of an overall vibration, just sort of a vibration that I can sense with my epidermis. I don't know how else to say it, but it feels it's encompassing from head to toe. It's comforting. It's alive. That's sort of the sense I'm having right now.
Awesome. Your felt sense. And for you, a lot of your words are descriptive in terms of what that energy feels like in your body. So for another way to play with this, could you take your two hands and rub them together with the goal of building up your chi or your energy sense here. You can think about your heart connection, maybe having a more open joint position, get that energy flowing. And you might start to feel it flowing out the center of your hands. And some people play with it like taffy. Yeah. This is your chi. Not everybody can do this. You're a very quick beginner in this area. You can take your hands and now try to get a sense if you can feel like the edges of your aura, your energy body, your spiritual body. Where does it begin? Where does it end? How far out in front of you is it? This is our energetic space that we travel in.
Interesting. At first, I don't know, but I do sort of sense, I don't know, it seems pretty big because at first I feel like I lose it. I don't feel like it's right here, but if I come out here, I can feel it.
Awesome.
I can feel it out. So it feels kind of big. Actually, the bigger I make my arms, the more I can feel the energy.
Perfect.
Is that okay? Is it okay to have it be so big?
Yes. The shape you're describing, I would say, is normal. Normal, relaxed, I would say.
So it feels like it's like this is about it right here.
Cool. You might, the more you play with it, you might start to feel like an edge where there's light. It gets kind of lighter at the edge, and as you come into your space, it gets a little heavier. I feel it interacting with the surface of my palm when I get to the edge. I feel like it starts to tingle my palm.
So that's maybe what I'm feeling, because I sort of have that. I can feel that right now in the palm of my hand. And so I guess that's the edge, because if I come in closer, I can't feel it anymore.
Good.
And I don't know what would happen if I guess I lose it if I really go out here. So I never thought of it as an edge before, but I see that. I'm experiencing that now. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So the first time you just went inward and you sensed your aura, and you gave me these great descriptions for what your aura felt like. Then we used our hands and our physical sensation to feel the edge. But now we're going to play one more way, if you're willing to play, is close your eyes. And you can just bring your attention to your mind's eye, that place where you see things and imagine things from. So we're playing in an imaginary space. I just want to give you permission to just make it up. Just see it as you think it is. And right now, I would like you to see you're in the center of a bubble. And just using your mind's eye and your imagination, just see the edges of that bubble. Notice how far out in front of your nose it is. Notice how far out to the left and the right. And you don't need to go hunting or searching. You just use your mind's eye and you imagine it. If I had a bubble of energy around me, how far out from my body would it be? And from this imaginary play space in the center of your head, go ahead and see how far it is from behind your back. See if it connects down to your feet. You might even see colors. You might see colors moving like an iridescent soap bubble. It might be lumpy. It might not be a circle. There might be chunks missing. You're just taking a look. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes and come back. What did you see?
Well, actually, it was cool to do it. I'm glad I did it. And really, as I imagined this bubble around me, I kept getting these images of those clear bubbles that you can be in at the fair They have them in a pool and you get in them and you mess around in the pool and you can even run inside the bubble. And the image of this bubble that comes from the movie Fall Guy, where you're in this video game and you can level up and to protect yourself from getting hurt. And then when you level up, you can choose this bubble and it miraculously comes around you and prevents you from being hurt when you fall. Anyways, I could feel it sort of energetically too, right? That imaginal space. But then those were the images that came to me as I was closing my eyes and exploring with my mind's eye.
Those are great. So we're all in that bubble at the fair all the time. And in a way, our bubble does help us to level up. So I love that Fall Guy imagery as well. We're all in this bubble, and the fact that you were able to see that, so you have the capacity to sense your aura. You have the capacity to feel it with your hands and sense it that way, and then you also have the capacity to see it. And some of us have strengths, feeling, sensing, visualization. There's clairvoyant, clairsentient, there's different clairs or spiritual abilities. And some of us have strengths in one area more than another. So you might find that you're more comfortable feeling your aura, or you might be more comfortable seeing your aura. We all can practice with the capacity to develop those strengths even more. So we're going to talk about how to protect your aura, and I just want to plant the seed that you can protect your aura in those different ways too. Sensing or with sight. And the sight one, I will just say clairvoyance, I'm going to say takes the least amount of effort because your body is not involved. Right? If you're using your sensory perceptions, you're still in your lower chakras and you're using your body to do the work. So some people teach protection, I would say, in a very effortful way. Where you're like, using your chi, keeping people out of your space. That's fine. It's not a problem. You're just still kind of in your body and using your body to help with the energetic protection.